The Zords seen in Power Rangers are enormous war machines used by our heroes to defeat the villains in every episode. But what happens when evil villains get Zords for themselves? Let's talk about it. Yo, what's up everybody, it's Este here. Welcome back to the video, and today I'm bringing you another top 5 where today we'll be talking about the top 5 evil Zords seen in Power Rangers. Now, we know about Zords. I made hella videos about Zords before, even top videos about never before seen Power Ranger Zords. I made 2 parts, go check those out. But today, we're focusing on the evil villains and their giant, huge Zords that they would use to destroy the Power Rangers. Now, there's many different evil Zords from many different seasons and comic books, so we're gonna jump right into it. 1,500 likes and I'm bringing more videos just like this one. And if you haven't subscribed and ring the notification bell, make sure you do so and join the E-Squad today. Only a small percent of you is subscribed, so subscribe today. You don't want to miss out on any more top 5s or any other of the tons of Power Ranger videos that I have on my channel. So I say we jump right into it. Number 5, Cyclopses. If you don't know about Cyclopses, sincerely, I don't know what to tell you, because it's the first ever evil Zord seen in Power Rangers. It's a giant evil war Zord piloted by Goldar. If you don't know who Goldar is, he's one of the most powerful warriors of the evil space aliens, Rita's crew. He even came back in Beast Morphers as Goldar Maximus. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. That Grid Connection review, whew, what a team up. Now, Cyclopses appeared in the Doomsday 2-parter seen in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1. And this big, huge Zord is one of the most strongest enemies that the Power Rangers has ever faced. It was originally used 10,000 years ago during an attack on Earth by Rita when she was going against Zordon. And you know, we eventually know what happens. Zordon ends up in this tube thing and Rita ends up in a dumpster in space. But Cyclopses has returned and the Power Rangers need everything in their arsenal in order to defeat it. Rita sent the entire population of Angel Grove into a side dimension and brought her palace to Earth with Cyclopses. And Cyclopses has 2 different forms, both being able to take on both the Megazord and the Dragon Zord in battle. It has increased strength, armor, the power of telekinesis, cable arms, shoulder missiles, lightning bolts, lightning beams, and laser blasts. So this is one powerful evil Zord. I don't want to mess with Cyclopses. It was only when Jason called for Titanus and the team would have to form the Ultra Zord is when they would finally destroy Cyclopses. But bam! Bonus fact! In the comics, parts of Cyclopses was used to build Typhonus, Goldar's new Warzord. This creation is a modified version of the Mighty Morphin Thunder Megazord seen in Season 2, while using parts from other decommissioned Zords, namely the Thunder Zords that the Power Rangers would have. Cyclopses is even the final boss seen in the SNES games of MPR, so pretty iconic if you ask me. Number 4, Chimera Zord. Now, you may know this evil Zord as being part of the big Megazord battle scene in Grid Connection. Speaking of Grid Connection and Beast Morphers, I made a whole series review about Beast Morphers. Go check it out. Very well done review. But this Zord right here is literally a gigantic Zord. Like, in comparison to the Megazords, this thing is literally ginormous. Huge. Is there any other synonyms for big? I don't know. And guess what? It's the personal Zord for Evox. After Evox found out all the Dino Charge Ranger secrets from Keeper, he learned how to create a Zord of his own. He would head into the Dino Charge universe with Goldar Maximus in search for the Energems. And later in Grid Connection, we would see that by using the powers of Keeper's staff, Evox's warrior spirit, 6 different dinosaur DNA vials, and 4 of the Energems, he would empower some Geodes to create this monster Zord. And it's absolutely crazy how this Zord was made. Basically, they used like the DNA, like how they created the Beast Morphers powers, but with dinosaurs and the Energems, so you can imagine, this is a powerful Zord. It would grow huge in front of the Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder, and Dino Charge Rangers, and they would try to hop in their Megazords to destroy it, but they couldn't really do so. As the Zord for its size, it's pretty powerful, being super strong, having a thick skin which acts as an armor from spike attacks, and it has the ability to fly with massive wings. So, I mean, good luck, guys. It also shoots energy beams from its mouth. It's also scary. Can we add scary as one of the powers of this Zord? Because it has like teeth everywhere and there's like 6 dinosaur heads floating around the thing. I'm very spooked out. I am in danger. If that Zord is here alive, I would be in danger. It was only when Devin arrived with the Beast X King Zord to help the Rangers combine their powers to fire a supercharged fire blast that this Zord can be taken down. But if it wasn't for this team up, this Zord could have caused a lot of damage. Number 3, Black Dragon. Now notice how all these Zords that I've mentioned so far only appeared in like 1 episode or 2 episodes. That isn't the case with this choice, as Black Dragon is an evil controlled Zord seen in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics. Now this is an evil Zord, but it's also an armor that you can wear, but it's also a machine that you can control. It can be a big thing, it can be a small thing. You get what I'm saying, right? It's basically a Zord that can grow down to Ranger size, but also be gigantic like a Megazord. It made appearances in 5 issues of the comic book series, starting with issue 4, which was very early on in the MMPR comic book series. Now, there's this green chaos crystal that was gifted to Scorpina by Rita, and it can be used to tap directly into the morphing grid and traverse dimensions. They would use the power of this crystal to open up a portal in the command center, partially blowing it up, by the way, and summon the Black Dragon. And you know, he took down the Rangers quite easily. Black Dragon has super strength, easily sending both Tommy and his Dragon Zord out flying just by whoosh. Editor, put a slap sound effect. Whoosh. Slapped them. Flying. The armor also has super strength, so it can take on any of the power weapons or even cannons. But what makes this Zord special is all the crazy stuff it can do, like moving its armor around to like overlap and grow, and also growing big and small and big again. It's a lot. That's also besides the fact that it can absorb power from the Rangers, blast blue lasers, and send shockwaves that could kill Rangers. Yeah, this was a evil Zord, alright. It was later destroyed when Billy and Tommy shut down its power core, and the Rangers would later find out that the Black Dragon isn't a sentient being. Actually, it was controlled by a third party, a mysterious being that we would find out to be Lord Draken. Who would have thought? Bonus fact, this wasn't the last time we saw Black Dragon, as Trini would use it as an armor during Shattered Grid, and you can also play with that character in Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Number 2, Centaurus Wolf Megazord. Now, this is the first true Megazord combo on our list, and that of course belongs to the Centaurus Wolf Megazord, seen in Power Rangers Mystic Force. That of course being the combination of the villain, Korag the Night Wolf, and Catastros, a powerful mystical horse Zord. Now they do got their own like first form or whatever with the Centaur Megazord, which is a lot weirder actually. It's literally Catastros and Korag combined. Like Korag's the body and he has horse legs, so he's just walking around like a horse. However, it's strong, it can run fast, and it can shoot wolves of dark energy towards the Rangers, so don't mess with the horse guy, I guess. That's the lesson of the day. However, the Centaurus Wolf Megazord is much more powerful, being able to strip the Mystic Zords of their power, the usual energy blast, portal conquering, virus absorption, and also dark chest's blast. It has an eye in its center that can just shoot fire and lasers at you. Don't trust the guy with an eye on his chest. That's the second lesson of the day. However, this Zord, specifically Catastros, isn't always evil, having combined with the Phoenix Zord on 2 separate occasions. But the last time we saw this Zord was in episode 27, with Korag, now being back to Limbo, would fight in one more battle, disappearing in a seal. So who knows where this horse Zord is now? Maybe it's looking for another purple evil warrior dude. Hint hint, Void Knight from Dino Fury. Just a thought, just a Power Rangers theory. No, it's not. No. So, it's time to get to our number 1 choice. Number 1, Serpentera. Now, there is so much information on Serpentera that it honestly might deserve its own video one day. What do you think? Drop a comment down below. But I'm gonna give you a short rundown on this Zord. It is Lord Zedd's personal Zord, being co-piloted by Goldar. We first saw this Zord in the power transfer episode when Serpentera would take it to the deserted planet, which, speaking of planets, I made a whole video about planets. Go check it out. And Jason would fight the Zord with his Red Dragon Thunder Zord, but it's no match, as Serpentera is a giant dragon thing that can shoot fire blasts and crush things. But Zedd would try to destroy the planet, but the Rangers would later on escape with the Sword of Light. So good job, Serpentera. So yeah, it can fly, shoot powerful beams, but the thing is that this Zord is so powerful that it can only be used for short durations of time. Like, it would literally run out of power juice or whatever. So much for being the number 1 pick, huh? Serpentera later on just ended up being Lord Zedd's personal spaceship, trying to go on a honeymoon with Rita on it, and later escaping the Machine Empire from the moon. Instead of defending his palace and his wife and all the villains, he just fleed on Serpentera. Good job, Zedd. You're a great husband. So yeah, Serpentera only had like 3 battles in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But hey, I guess they knew their place. Serpentera would later return in Power Rangers Wild Force in the episode Forever Red, which I made a whole video about Forever Red. Also check that out. As remnants of the Machine Empire would rebuild Serpentera to the best shape, and General Vengeance would go inside and pilot Serpentera, until it got destroyed by, guess what, the Wild Force Rider. Boo. Boo. It got destroyed by a bike. The biggest Zord ever got destroyed by a bike. What's up with that? Very anticlimactic, I know. But Serpentera is the most iconic Zord ever, even serving as the final boss for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle, the video game. So, you know, everyone loves Serpentera. It even have its own toy. It was a huge toy. But hey, what do you guys think? What's your favorite evil Zord? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time for another great new video. Thank you so much for the love on this. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, DDonFuego. I'm also on Instagram, NotDonFuego. I love you guys so much. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. And of course, and as always, stay awesome, everybody.